2.9, 2.10. How many sequences, 7 numbers long, all of the xi are integers greater than 0 and less than 6. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've got to make a list that's 7 long, and we cannot have adjacent numbers
So
equal
1
to
and 2, 3 and 4 can't go next to each other?
No. Adjacent means positioned next to each other.
1 and 2 can't go next to each other.
So 1 and 2 are not equal, right? Mm-hmm. So when you're saying 1, so an illegal sequence would be like this: 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And it's illegal in 2 places, here and here.
Okay.
Okay, so these are bad. Okay, so how could you think about this? Any ideas?
Yeah. So that would be 5. The first letter would be 5.
5 choices.
And the second one would be 4.
And then how many choices?
4.
Oh, okay.
Then 4.
Noticing a pattern? So you do know how to do this. 5 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 5 times 4 to the 6th. 4 to the 6th is 2 to the 12th.
2 to the 12th.
Right?
I don't know what 2 to the 12th is.
Yeah, but I have my powers of 2 memorized, sort of. So this is 5 times 2 to the 12th. I do know that 2 to the 10th is 1024.
Yeah.
I do have that memorized. So 2 to the 12th
should be that times 4.
Is that times 4. So 4096. Mm-hmm. 5 of those. 5 times 4096
oh, man.
is what?
Can I use the calculator?
20. So it's 5 times 4100 minus, so 20500 minus 20, 20480.
20480.
Okay. You see how I did that? This is, I wrote that as 4100 minus 4. And then I distributed the 5. Mm-hmm. Okay. 2480. Okay, that's awesome. You knew how to do that one easily. Next question. In how many ways can we pick a group of 3 different numbers such that one number is the average of the other 2? Now, all 3 numbers have to be different. Mm-hmm. That's important. So I'm going to illustrate. Let's pretend like we're building one of these things. All right. I'm going to pick a number. 1. You pick a number.
37.
37. Do we have a choice about the third number?
No.
What is the third number?
38.
No, it has to be 38 divided by 2. 19. It has to be the average.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's, in other words, when I picked this number 1, how many choices did I have?
All the choices.
Right, 500. Okay, when you picked 37, how many choices did you have?
499.
What if you picked 2? 1, 2, 1.5? No good.
Oh. 250.
Right, you have half the choices. Okay, and it's not like 249 because definitely this second number is going to be different. Right?
Yeah.
And then for the average, We didn't have a choice,
No.
right?
Mm.
Okay, so what's the one thing left that we have to do?
Multiply.
Be careful because where can the average go in this list?
What can the average go?
In other words, I'm making a list of 3 things. I can have a number, and then I can have the average. I could have a number, the average, and then a number. Or I could have the average here, and then these 2 numbers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 places where I can leave myself no
You need to
choice.
multiply 500 times 250 times 3.
Okay. That's pretty easy. I thought this would be harder. Let's see if it... No. This is going to be too big. Oh. Do you know where we messed up?
Not quite.
So, what if we do this? Pick a number. Pick a big number.
237.
Okay. You know what number I pick?
What?
I pick 499.
Sure.
Okay. No, wait. You got to pick a number bigger than 250, and I'll show you. Let's say you picked 499.
Okay.
Okay. And then I pick
337.
3. I would pick 497. What's the average of 499 and 497?
498.
Oh, whoops. The order in which you pick the numbers does not matter. Oh,
So you don't need to times by 3.
right. But we still messed up, according to this. Because I end up with... so if order doesn't matter, then we can forget about this 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we can divide the whole thing by 2. Okay?
Why divided by 2?
Because it doesn't matter what order the first 2 come in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 250 squared, but they get a number much smaller than that.
Actually, only 250 smaller.
No, then they divide by 2.
No. No, right here. That's the
So
answer.
250 times 250.
Oh.
Oh, what's 250 times 250?
62500.
So we're off by 250.
Yeah, I told you.
We overcounted. So it needs to be 250 times 249. Why am I messing up? Oh, stupid. You don't have 2, but okay. So we didn't mess up. Actually, what happened was, I didn't read the problem. Order didn't matter. And then, okay, I accidentally hit pause. So let's fix it, all right? Order doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
We know that much, right? So here's the thing, though. We said you had 250 choices. You actually have 249. Right? Because, so I have 500 choices for this opening number.
Okay.
Okay? What if I pick the number 1? You also have to pick an odd number. And it can't be 1. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
times 249. And then we divide by 2. Because the order doesn't matter.
And we are correct.
Okay. Now, you can read the book. They have a totally different solution. They build it up from scratch. But notice our super slick solution that we were trying to save ourselves some work. It also we tried to save ourselves some work building the ship, and then the ship sank when we put it in the water, right?
Oops.
So their solution takes up 2 pages, but it has the added benefit of being correct, whereas our solution was very short and wrong. So if our goal was to come up with the shortest possible solution without regard for accuracy, we would just roll a dice and say that's our answer, right? Okay.